What's good, people? I believe we are live. I believe we are live. I believe we are live. We are doing a charge and test video. I'm just going to go through the motion. These should all be on 1%. Yep, these have cooled down after the battery drain test, so let's check it quickly. We go into battery. Battery health is normal, 1 charge cycle. Charging optimization has been disabled and no protect battery. And of course, we are on the latest version of iOS. Same for Samsung. No battery protection on. Charging settings, fast charging has been enabled. And software-wise, we're on the latest here as well. Be quick on the Pixel because I don't want it to turn off. Battery. Adaptive charging has been disabled. Power saving off. Adaptive battery off. Software updates. This is the latest here as well. Clear. 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 Okay, we're going to start this charging test now. Start. We're going to be measuring from the always on display. And so far, we've got the wattage reading that we've got here. On the iPhone 16 Pro Max, I've seen it hit 27 watts. We're using the official 96 watt MacBook charger from Apple, so it should regulate it and give it a maximum. Now, one thing to be wary of is Apple's always on display is very inaccurate. So I don't know if they've improved that or not. So we're using the official we're using the official 45-watt charger from Google with the plug that came in a box. We're using Samsung Super Fast Charging 2.0 45-watt charger, and that's a new EP10 edition, the updated one. We're using an official 5 amp cable from Samsung themselves. And Samsung is boosted up to 39.65 watts using a wattage reader. And iPhone 16 Pro Max is around 27 watts still. I'm not sure where this notion was that the iPhone was going to be charging at 40 or 45 watts via wired, but Apple only disclosed that it was only the wireless charging that is improved up to 25 watts. I will get the new wireless charger soon and test it. So we're checking out each 15-minute interval. I'm not going to actually turn on the display at all and just use the always on display to, monitor it. These phones have cooled down. It's been more than an hour. And this is our first live stream ultimate battery charging test. Pixel is around 31 watts. iPhone is around 27 watts. So as much as Apple rates the 20-watt charger to use on the iPhone, you can use a 30-watt charger and get faster charging speeds. So yeah, the iPhone 16 Pro Max, I saw it hit 28 watts approximately. Touch 28 watts here and there. Google Pixel's more of a 31, 32 watt charger. And the Samsung, yeah. Samsung is on 39.646 watts. So yeah, 40 watts, which is good. These phones have been given enough time to cool down. Ventilation. Yes, that's the ambient temperature, but they've cooled down plenty since the battery drain test. Went out to get some food, come back, and they are good to go. Ugreen will also be sponsoring this video for the dedicated video. We thought, why not do a live charging test as well? It was shown. It was shown. You need to just slow down the footage and look at where I actually did the firmware update. So I'm just not dealing with it now. Yeah, Yusuf, if that's okay. Go and watch the video properly. There's a part where I'm going through the parameters and it's time lapse. You just have to slow it down and you can see it there. I don't want to be dealing with the 1+12 stuff right now. Yeah, whatever this claim for 45-watt wired charging was, the highest I'm seeing the iPhone 16 Pro Max go for charging is 28 watts. That's the highest I've seen it, 28 watts. Yes, we are back again, back again, back again. You sound tired, because I am. I'm tired, man. Man, we already got 50 concurrent viewers in here, 38. Oh, that's amazing, people. Good stuff. I already explained the speed of the chargers. I'm not going to keep repeating. I really like the live stream format for these battery and charging comparisons. I just appreciate the support. It's about pushing boundaries, man. This is way out my comfort zone. And live streams, so much can go wrong. You'd be shocked. See, like now, I forgot to put the charger into the camera. Just noticing it now. What charger do you have in an iPhone? We've got the 96 watt charger from Apple, from their MacBook. So it's officially from Apple. So it will regulate it. 5 minutes late. XDD, man, you're a real one. iPhone 1% still crazy. In my opinion, which screen is actually bigger? iPhone, they're like the same size. What up, fam? The grind continues. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro, Ugreen are sponsoring both these videos, so I need to get them done. Sooner the better. Sooner I get them approved with the integrations, and then bam. Sooner these videos do what they need to do. The battery percentage on always on display is not accurate. It's not accurate at all. It's not accurate at all. But we're gonna check it in 15-minute intervals. Yes, Jimmy, we're back. So I'm late. Hope I didn't miss too much. No. It's 3:24 a.m. in my country. Oh, man. In Singapore, you know, you should sleep. XDD, you're a real one. For real, you should sleep. You should sleep. Fast charging, you should. It's claimed to support 15 volts. Mr. Who's the Boss video showed the S24 had better battery life 60 Pro. What do you think? I just think that's what he got in his test. Good morning, good evening from Northern Ireland. Yes, sir. Have you eaten, Ben? Yeah. I just went out to get some McDonald's quickly, just to give the Samsung and the Pixel had cooled down, but was to give the iPhone the chance to cool down below 30 degrees before starting this charging test. Pedro, love from Sao Paulo, Brazil, man. Love your channel, much appreciated. Smashing that like button. I love your dedication to make good content for us. Thank you so much. Much appreciated, man. Hope you're all well, folks. What phones are you testing? So, good question. We are testing, as the title says, the iPhone 16 Pro Max on the far left. That's the one next to the stopwatch. In the middle is the Galaxy S24 Ultra. And on the far right is the Google Pixel 9 Pro XL. Said you're moving on, it's just emotion. I just stand in 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 emotion. I just in emotion. All right, so best way, like I always say, stream this and watch this back in 4K UHD 2160p. If you do that, then you're able to zoom in and look at the battery percentage on the always on display at high quality, and also the wattage reader. The wattage reader is the yellow part that shows you how many watts is actually pushing through. So the yellow part is wattage, the red part is the amperage, and then the blue part is the voltage. Yeah, it looks like the iPhone, the voltage is quite high. It's around 15 volts. And unfortunately, the Samsung, it's just so sensitive. It's like it's capped itself. It was boosting, but it's capped itself. I don't know. The Samsung is just, I don't know. More recently, these updates to it's just been really finicky. I don't want to turn the display on the iPhone, but it is very inaccurate, the always on display. Android phones, their always on displays are very accurate in terms of telling you where the battery percentage is. So I'm unfortunately going to have to turn that one on to see. 31% on the iPhone. Okay, that's fine. I'm not going to check the others. What I'm going to do is do a temperature check there. Now, it looks like the coolest is the Samsung, but honestly, the Samsung wasn't really charging and was regulating itself. Now it's boosting. It's now showing around 32.3 watts. It was capped at 13 watts for a while. It's now boosting through. The Pixel's charging the fastest and the most consistent so far at the beginning. What did I go for? I went for a wrap of the day medium meal with a cheeseburger, Fanta no ice. Love your video. Love from Warsaw, Poland. Nice. Love to visit Poland one day. Out of the 3 phones here, which one would you rather use? I use the S24 Ultra. I mean, what kind of battery life do you get from the Ultra? Is what you saw in the video. Yeah, that's fine. That's not a problem. What charger did you use? Again, all the official charges. Nah. Whoa. Sorry, I just muted it because my younger brother just came through, so I'm just saying hi to him quickly. It just does that. It's quite sensitive. The Samsung's quite sensitive. It really is. Yes, I'm muted as stated. Oh, Melissa. What's good, Mel? What is good? Good evening. What is good? That's family right there. 64 concurrent viewers. Good stuff, people. Good stuff. Really appreciate the support, man. We're on 69 at the maximum. Ooh. Yeah, the Samsung, honestly, recent updates on this S24 Ultra, the charging is just so finicky and sensitive. If you go back and watch the previous battery drain test, I had to do it 3 times. I had to do it 3 times. I had to do it 3 times. It was just so finicky. Good evening, though it is expensive as heck. We'll check the next interval at 30 minutes. See, the Galaxy S24 Ultra has boosted back up to 32 watts again. Yeah. I'm just going to mute temporarily. if I recall correctly, I used to put my S24 Ultra face in the fan for super fast charging to work. Well, I don't know. I don't know what else I can do, man. Else will drop back to fast charging if it's not well cooled. And I mean, it's just become overly sensitive. I think the updates that they've put on this, it's just become overly sensitive. I've literally let the S24 Ultra and the Pixel 9 Pro XL cool down the longest compared to the iPhone, right? And the iPhone is on 42%, the Samsung is on 40%, and the Pixel is on 45%. After this, I have to go take the nighttime pictures and samples. Yes, I'm live. Of course, I'm live. Kevin Contor, are you live? Yes, I am. Aren't I bored, man? I'm tired more than anything. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. You think you got it. Oh, you think you got it. Nothing just can get it when it's nothing at all. Nothing lasts forever. What makes, what makes, what makes love deception? Why you happy here? You know how to, yeah.
Honestly, wallets kind of suck across the board. I feel like I'm not the only one who says it's MKB is the branded version.
Watching cat videos. All right, let's see. Now, the always on display on the iPhone is saying 50%. Samsung is on 51%. Pixel's on 55%. I'm going to turn the iPhone screen on, and you see it says 53%. The always on display on the iPhone for charging is inaccurate. See, it said 50%. I unlocked it. It said 53. Now it says 54. So just bear that in mind. 40.2 degrees Celsius. 36.6 degrees Celsius. 37.8 degrees Celsius. iPhone is on around 15.6 watts. Oh, God, that's a fly. Samsung is around, it's now just boosted. It's now on 29 watts. And the Pixel is on 21 watts, 21.5 watts. Samsung's one is just fluctuating too much. It's just too sensitive. It's honestly just too sensitive for its own good. Samsung is just too sensitive for its own good. Just gonna mute. What's good, people? We're going to check in the next 2 minutes interval. Maybe they did a prevention of battery degradation. I don't know. Just a theory. Thoughts on doing a definitive camera test live will be nah, that's not possible. That's not possible. Sorry. Pixels fastest is crazy. Did you notice the provision of the S20 results? I don't know. Maybe. Oleophobic coating coming off on an S20 actually crazy. It's something. Definitely, they go head to head. Are these new phones? Wow, thank you. Thank you for the super chat, man. Thank you for the super chat. How long does battery on it? Well, go watch the previous video. Who won? Go watch previous. I was using camera for 5 minutes and charging. Go into live section and check out for yourself. Why don't you talk? Sorry, I was just on the phone. Ben did an 8-hour stream earlier, didn't get a proper break, and now 2 hours. That's exhausting. Yeah. Going to have a head out in a minute. No problem. No worries. Mad respect. Much appreciated. I understand why you didn't include the OnePlus 12 in this video. Would have been unfair for the others. It would just be too long. Because I have to go out and do nighttime pictures for the camera comparison as well. All right, let's go check the interval times. Right. Now, for disclosure, the always on display on the iPhone 16 Pro Max is saying 68%. We've got 73% charge on the Samsung. And then we've got 63% charge on the Pixel. The Pixel's throttled. And I'm seeing the Pixel, for some reason, has throttled down to 4.5 watts. Samsung's on 20.3 watts now. And the iPhone is on 13.6 watts. Let's just check if that's really accurate. See, it's not. See, it says 68%. Now it says 72%. Now it says 72%. Temperature reading, 37.9. 36.5. 38.6. So yeah, unfortunately, the always on display on the iPhone is very inaccurate. You know, I would love to just not turn on the display at all so it gets the maximum charging speed all the way through, but then there's no way for me to see the most accurate reading of the battery. And you can see the always on display is just inaccurate for reading the battery on the iPhone. So that's why. Not sure why the Pixel's throttled so much. It's really heavily throttled. And it's saying it's going to finish charging at 10 p.m. Goodness me. Samsung should be done in 30 minutes. So it'll be 9:35. Man. It's where the Chinese phones really do it well when it comes to fast charging. So it's been said that the rated battery for the iPhones, the 16 Pro Max is 4,685 milliamp hours, apparently. So if we do that, that's like up by 5.5%, I believe. But you have a capture button though that might be worth it. Bro definitely deserves more than 66.8k subs. I appreciate that, man. I'm not saying iPhone is better, but I'm just saying nobody cares about Samsung A series. People care about Samsung S series. Yep. Double check on the Pixel. It's around 62, 63 on a while. Yeah, I don't. Anyway, there's not much. There's not much I can do. I don't know why it's throttled. I suggest to show a charging curve after the test, like in this video. Why your Samsung phone is? I don't know. Guys, let's do a giveaway. 10k likes. Boy, ain't happening. Who says that? Only 10% of people can afford. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why the Pixel's stuck. I really don't know. The plug in the Pixel's not hot. I don't know why it's throttled. Maybe it's going through a weird phase. I can't explain. Voltage is 8.8 volts. Ampage is 0.5. So it's less than 1 amp. And this is the original cable that came in the box with it. It's charging fine. I would say just Samsung and Google, the charging is just so sensitive through the phases. It's ridiculous. Voltage on the iPhone is on 15 volts, but the amperage has dropped down to 0.5. So that makes it 8.5 watts. That's pushing through. It really prioritizes high voltage. People you hang around from the suburbs, maybe. When is the S20? I don't know. Maybe January, Feb. Do you ever sleep? That's a good question. He's hustling. I'm shocked how hard this man works. Inspiring dedication. I appreciate that. I appreciate that for real. I really do. Pixel warm to the touch. Well, I mean, I did the temperature reading. Still below 40 degrees. So... yeah, the Pixel's throttled heavy, and I don't know why. I don't know why. Loving my Pixel 9 Pro. Nice. Is that just a standard Pro 6.3 inch? Pixel's estimated time to full charge is 10 p.m. to 10:15. Yeah, I don't know what's happened to it. I don't know. Hamad again. Nice. Thank you for the super chat. Why do you think big brands have slow charging speeds? It's just not priority to them. That's just not part of what their R&D is. Their research and development is not. That's not what they're exposing to. Some have had a track record of having, you know, unfortunate circumstances of battery not working out well. You know, so there's that too. Uploaded a new video about battery. Again, thank you for the super chat and the question. Really appreciate it. The Pixel's completely cooked. The fastest I've had it charge is 1 hour, 21 minutes. If the Samsung, if it goes beyond that time, I'm just going to stop the charging test. I really don't have the time and energy. I really don't. To wait for it to get to 100%, I just don't. I don't know what's wrong with it. I just don't. So I'll cut it.
You did two things right here when you were.
Did I charge the stopwatch? No. No. Are you sleeping? No, I'm just coasting. I'm going to check the next interval at 1 hour. Z-Tech Care, yes, man, like Zab Khan. That's my bro right there. Do you think Apple make older iPhones slower? I don't want to talk about that. Apple made a huge improvement in battery life, but OnePlus 12 is still king. Yep. Which is your favorite phone in the market at the moment? S24 Ultra. I think Samsung. S24 Ultra. OnePlus 12 remains the battery champion. Nah, that actually goes to the CMF Phone 1 and the Nord 4. The OnePlus Nord 4 and the CMF Phone 1. All right, let's check the 1 hour interval. Now, again, for disclaimer, the always on display for the iPhone 16 Pro Max says 80% charge. Samsung is on 90% charge. And for whatever reason, the Pixels just decided to just throttle like crazy. I'm going to do a mini unplug. I'm going to plug it back in, see if it helps in any way. But if it doesn't, it doesn't. What can I do? Seems to help here a little bit. Let's just check the always on display on the iPhone. Again, it says 81% now. So just take that into account. Let's do a 34.4 degrees Celsius on the iPhone. 34.4 degrees Celsius on the Samsung. 36.9 degrees Celsius on the Pixel. I unplugged it and plugged it back in on the Pixel, and it seems to have helped it a little bit. It's on like 7 watts. Again, if it doesn't charge, I know the quickest that I've had with the Pixel is 1 hour, 21 minutes or so. I'll reference it. I'm just not going to wait till that end. I don't want to have a super late night. I'm going to have a late night as it is. After discharging test, we have to go out and do the nighttime shots for the camera comparison. For this, we've got a sponsor with that, which is Taurus with their cases. And I at least want to be done by midnight. You know, I want to be done by midnight. It's my dad's birthday as well, so I need to call him. And I at least want to be done by midnight, honestly. Goodness me, it's been a day. But at least to stay ahead of time, do the nighttime shots and then do the daytime shots tomorrow. Then I've got all the footage that I need, especially the time it needs to do video boost on this Pixel 9 Pro XL. Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah, the Pixel is just throttled heavy for some reason. I just can't tell you why. It's just too sensitive. And whatever claimed that the iPhone charges at 45 watts, I don't know who said that. All Apple did was, all Apple said that they'd improved the wireless charging to 25 watts with their new MagSafe charger. They said nothing about improving the wired charging. So I don't know where people got this notion that it was going to be charging at 40 watts or 45 watts. Yeah, this ain't it, fam. This is still the same iPhone charging that we're getting. So probably full charge in 2 hours. Dear Lord. Yeah, I'm giving myself till no later than midnight, 1:30 midnight, maybe 1 a.m. to have nighttime shots and everything done. Because Lord knows, I'm knackered. All right, let's go sit. Let me just answer your questions and then go on mute. I need to get some hydration in my system. And you know the sun will rise with me. Why are you spamming so much? You're not that spam. It's not actually a cool look, you know. All it's just gonna make me do is just like put you on timeout like you're a little baby. Just been put on timeout. This is the problem I always have. I've done this before. All right, you know what? Do me a favor. Do me a favor. Go and watch the previous charging test. I did it with the measuring tool, without the measuring tool. And if I do it with the measuring tool, if I do it without the measuring tool, you lot are going to be, how do we know what wattage is charging at? So there's no winning. There's no winning. This is the original charging test that I did, right? I've pinned it. Go and watch it for yourself and see. For those wondering, again, the stopwatch phone has 19. Oh, why is there flying here, man? Go away. Does the measuring tool cause any difference in charging speed? I've done, just go watch the video that I put in there, yeah? I've done that to show. Nord 4 might be the best if you have a tight budget. Yep, definitely one of the best. Stopwatch is king. S24 15, go for OnePlus 12R. If you need to choose between the 12 and the Nord 4, which one will you choose? OnePlus 12, because it's got a dedicated zoom. There's no way I'm having a camera system without a dedicated zoom. Impossible. Still wild seeing an iPhone charge faster than a Pixel. Hey, just keep in mind that you can't really compare the 16 Pro Max to S24. Why? Oh, dude, please don't start that. I'm not going to wait till the S25 to start comparing that. We'll compare with what we have right now. For everyone praising stopwatch, it's easy to carry 1 kilogram for 10 to 10. Yeah, no, the stopwatch, it's just a meme. The stopwatch ones is like the cameraman that never dies. It's just a joke. You compare what you exist, not what doesn't. Exactly. Emmanuel, Del P, what's good, bro? What's good? Because they were released 9 months apart. Maybe no. Like this type of logic is just so silly. Because they were released 9 months apart. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with the Pixel, but for me, I'm just not gonna bother with it. Once it hits 2 hours, I'm done. I'm just going to prematurely stop it. I haven't got time to be setting around rating. Does the always on display have a major display? The thing is, without it, how am I supposed to see the charging rating? And then it's like I have to turn on the screen all the time, which means it won't charge as quick. The way phones charge the quickest is when the screen is off. right? But when it's completely off, there's no way to actually read how much battery percentage is on there unless you turn on the screen. So there's always the always on display is actually the least damaging factor in terms of slowing down charging. The most factor that actually slows down charging is if the screen is fully on. And that's not something you want to do. You want to keep it off. The problem is the always on display on the iPhone is inaccurate. On the on the Android phones is accurate. But yet I don't know why the Samsung and the Pixels are just, the Samsung was finicky at the beginning, then it's just picked up. The Pixel was fine at the beginning, then all of a sudden it's just hit some weird cap and it just throttles. So the guy that wants the phones to be compared to the S24, I guess he has it. Yeah, Pixel was quite slow, to be honest. I don't know why. I've put the original charging test video in this pin. I'm just going to refer to it. I'm not going to wait I'm not going to wait past 10 p.m. for this charging test. I'll tell you that now. I don't have the time. Will there be a live camera? There's no way I can do a live camera test. No. You have a problem on your Pixel, it will charge to 100. And I've got the original Pixel 45-watt charger. I'll show you guys after. Yeah? Thanks for adding this, not a problem. I'm just on Android 14. I'm not doing any beta. Pixel's estimated full charge has gone to, yeah. I don't know what's wrong with the Pixel. I don't know. Yeah, this Pixel, I'm not waiting past 10 p.m. If it's gonna take this long to charge, then sorry, it can really do one. I'm not in the mood for it. And you know the sun will rise for me. It's the red bottom boss. Came about a bar. I'm just going to replenish on some water soon. Let me just put this on mute. I'll be back. Just the top down. All right, 1 hour, 15-minute interval. The iPhone 16 Pro Max says 88% on the always on display. Samsung is on 96%. And then the Pixel is now boosting up again. Oh my goodness, what a joke. It's on 70% now. Let's just double check that the iPhone is correct. Well, it wasn't. It says 89% now. So every instance that we've measured the iPhone on the always on display has been inaccurate by at least 1% to 4% variance. Let's do a temperature check. 34.3 degrees Celsius. 32.2 degrees Celsius on the Samsung. 36.8 degrees Celsius on the Pixel. Samsung will just respond after 12, 3 months, January will have a response. Okay, we'll wait till then. This is a little slow even for Samsung. These three companies, we need to step up. They're not going to ever step up their game when it comes to that. How about you drop a super chat and show some support? You have time for negativity. Yeah, I appreciate exactly. No, they're just sensitive. Yeah, the iPhone did touch 28 watts. We did get a 28 watt reading. The yellow one is the wattage. It's the yellow one. It's the yellow one. Just put it on 2160 and zoom in and you can see exactly. It's the yellow one. I think premium phones will never have super fast charging because it affects battery health too much. Nah. Depends on the company. It's not. You can check the readings of the tool. It starts with 25 watts and after 30 and drops. Samsung, it just fluctuates too much. You have definitely problems with your Pixel. I can charge. Yeah. I charge mine with the original 45 watt charger to 1 hour, 21 minutes. The video's there, linked in this chat. So yeah, go check it. Anyway, I've done plenty of charging tests on the Pixels, especially the Samsungs. Real focus is on the iPhone. I couldn't really care too much about the Samsung and the Pixel. The Samsung will be finished soon. The Samsung will be finished soon. It's on 98% now. The Samsung will be finished soon, so at least we'll take that. The iPhone should do its full charge in 2 hours. But yeah, after that, I'm basically not waiting for the Pixel. I haven't got time and I don't have the energy. Just gonna go on mute quickly. Hold on. Let's go through. One more minute. Samsung's about to finish, so let me just pay attention to it. Samsung's about to finish. It's on 99% now. Should turn green. Oh. Yeah, voltage on the voltage on the iPhone has dropped to 4.86, 1.2 amps. So it's regulated it down. Samsung is done, 100% charge. You can see the green right there. So maybe an extra 10 minutes to 5 minutes slower than it usually would do. Honestly, the Pixel's charging, I don't know. It's just too sensitive. It's now gone to 10:45. I'm not waiting till that long. Once the iPhone finishes charging, the Pixel can do one. Yeah, made millions. Big made billions. We all made millions. Cash rules everything around me. Cream. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Get it, 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 it. Money, dollar bill, y'all. All right, let me just check the comments. I'm seeing a super chat. Really appreciate people dropping super chats, man. That's your own hard-earned money that you're pushing towards supporting what we're doing. I really appreciate that. Let me acknowledge that. Bro, take a rest. You are overwhelmed. Story of my life. Story of my life, man. This is what you call being in the trenches. What would you recommend? S24 Ultra for me personally. Samsung. Pixel. Don't know, need a result. I have multiple phones, all agree relatively the same. I think the fastest charging is a myth. Split battery simultaneously charges it. It's efficient. Yep, Samsung. Hello, I just got back from a huge camera comparison test. I see the grind never stops here. What's good, Babuth? Yeah, I told you, man. You asked me if I was going to be prepared for iPhone grind season, and I told you. After this, I'm going out to do my nighttime shots. After this, I'm going out to do my nighttime pictures and videos. So Information from 45 watt available. No, it doesn't. I don't know where people got this idea that the iPhone charged at 45 watts. Apple never said it, so I don't know where that notion came from. Pixel 9 Pro XL or Fold, just get the XL. What would you recommend me? S24 Ultra, I don't know. I'll say probably the S24 Ultra. What would you recommend? S24 Ultra, dude. Hey Ben, if I can choose one of 3 phones, Max, which would you go for? Samsung? Would it be Pixel? It's crazy people are trying to tell him remove the test and all of that. He literally has more experience than all of us combined. It's disrespectful to give tips to a pro player about this game. Hamad, I appreciate that. Look, if you go in the chat now, yeah, I've pinned the original charging test video, right? I did it with the testers, without the testers, and with the testers again on 3 different days and 3 different occasions. Yeah. How are you supposed to know what wattage is being drawn if I don't put the testers? So I'll be damned if I do, I'll be damned if I don't. Like, there's no winning. It's got to be there. You keep asking the same question. Ben, I apologize for you. All the Indian spamming in the comments asking for silly recommendations. We're not all like that. Nah, I know. That's I'm not even stereotyping in that sense. It's just I want to join the Lover of Tech team. Where are you based? Where are you based? I'll have it linked in the description below. You're a machine. I'm the equivalent of Skynet. Apple employees on their sites, along with China, mentioned it supports 45 watt charging. People tested 38. Well, they're delusional. The only thing that's improved is wireless charging. I'm getting a 16 Pro, nice. I only care for your results. I appreciate it. An hour and a half coming up. We'll do another interval check. What headphones do I use personally? I'm not really a headphones person. I'm an earphones person. So yeah, I use the Buds Free Pro at the minute. What headphones? Yeah, so I'm based in Nigeria. So man, if you're based in Nigeria, then you wouldn't be able to be part of the team. If you're going to be part of the team, I need someone that's actually close physically that can come in. I'm not looking for a remote worker. Apologies. Yeah, I'm based in the UK. If you're in Nigeria, you can't be part of the team. When are you coming to the UK? All right, a minute to half an hour mark. It's saying on always on display, you know. I'm using the official 96 watt adapter from the MacBook Pro, so it's from Apple, so it regulates it. It went up to 28 watts. I don't know about this 45 watts you lot were talking about. One hour, 30 minutes in and Pixel still expecting. Yeah, again, I'm just going to reference the old video. I don't have time to be waiting for it to go to 100%. I'm coming to UK a few months. Hope we can meet then. Yeah, we'll see. All right, let's check an hour and a half. All right, just for disclaimers, iPhone 16 Pro Max always on display says 95%, and the Pixel says 77%. And all of a sudden, it's now back up to like 12.7 watts on a wattage reader. Let's just double check it. It is accurate. It does say 95% this time on the iPhone. Temperature reading, 32 degrees, 34.7 degrees Celsius. Right, boom. Now the pixel's starting to pick back up again. It's now, it's now gone from 10. Oh my goodness. Google. The fact that it didn't charge 100% in 1 hour, 20 minutes like I was expecting it to after it cooled down and I'd measured it and it's got the official charger, it's just beyond me. It really is just beyond me. iOS 18.2 December, Apple Intelligence, United Kingdom. Let's see. Feels longer this year. I suppose it's just considering battery life is improved. Pixel, your daily driver. Yeah. It's my second business phone. On the iPhone, always on display, doesn't refresh frequently enough to save. Yeah, it just doesn't. Genshin Impact high. Galaxy is the breach chilling. Pixel charging times and rates are so confusing. Who said this is alcohol? This is dilute drink. It's water with dilute juice. Why not do a collab with Mr. Who's the Boss? I don't want to just collab for the sake of. I don't think he would want to collab with me. But why should me using a phone daily expect why would it affect charging speed for a phone that's less than a month old? The Pixel 9 Pro XL is less than a month old. The Pixel is now on 12 watts. I really don't understand why I throttled so heavy. What comparison are you doing? I'm charging them. I'm mad, you're a real one, man. Real battery champ is Ben hustling. Gotta go. Have a good night, man. Thank you for all the super chats. You've literally just been a real one and just really defended me to the core. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Ah, the flies. They're going in the lights and everything. I've got to keep the windows open for ventilation. I think the Pixel can't use predicted charge since it tends to take... it's just crazy. So maybe it's using predict, who knows? I turned off adaptive charging. Darshan, much appreciated. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Yeah, that's a problem with the Pixel. I know you keep saying that, David, but I've done a previous battery charging test where it charges at that speed. So congrats on your efforts and great work. You're doing much appreciated. I swear, this Genshin Impact guy. Which guy was it? Was it at Genshin Impact? I like your hard work. Much appreciated. Thank you. Can't wait for the camera comparison. They're always the best ones. Much appreciated. Much appreciated, Tammy. Thank you for the super chat. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you. Oh my God, I was just leaving and that Genshin Impact guy commented. What the F is wrong with that person? I'm so sorry I had to read that, man. It is what it is. Says you're so passionate with your work. Keep it up, my friend. Much appreciated. Thank you. Y'all just be nice to each other in the comments. You know, the Pixel's picking up speed. Anyway. Samsung and Apple devices. iPhone is on 98%. I'm charging my S24 Ultra while watching this. Your camera comparisons are probably the most detailed on YouTube. I appreciate that. Very disappointed with iPhone, especially the Pixel. It is what it is. iPhone slows down massively after 8%. Pixel's now on 87%. It's just all of a sudden just picked up speed. I'll give it till, anyway. Pixel, what's happening? Battery comparisons are the ones I trust compared to others. Bro, continue to grinding, man. From the morning, kudos, much appreciated. You're the real MVP, brother. Can't imagine sitting down and recording a battery drain test and then doing another one while charging and back up. Yep, that's the life, man. That's the life that I'm living. That's the life I'm living. I really appreciate the super chat. Thank you. Much appreciated, much appreciated. iPhone after 80% usually introduced optimized battery charging and reduces speed. I did turn off adaptive charging. Seems like the wise thing to charge only up to 85-90%. No reason to charge more. And slightly charging up at 8 was slowly killing the battery. Yep. I doubt Samsung employee will comment here. Fast charging has improved vastly over the past year. No reason phones should be taking this long to charge now. I agree. All right, 1 hour 45. I'll check the iPhone. Then it's at 15-minute interval. I don't do trading. Wake up light into the morning light. We like to party. We like to party. All right, again, usual disclosure. iPhones always on displays on 98%. Android with Pixels on 89%, which is usually accurate. Let's just double check it that it is on 98%. It is, it's accurate. Let's do a temperature check. 32 degrees Celsius. 33.7 degrees Celsius. Pixel's now 90%. Honestly, the Pixel's charging has just been so... Honestly... Yeah, Pixel slow down again. Like I said, the main focus is on the iPhone 16 Pro Max. Once that's done, if it hits the 2-hour mark, I'm not waiting any further for the Pixel. Much appreciated. I think there's still optimization in battery charging, even if it's turned off. Yeah, there is. So, not much I can do. While the last 2% takes so much time, just how iPhones are. Senior executive from Apple, you stopped our iPhone 16 Pro Max battery charging. What? Again, Temi, another super chat. Appreciate it. Good night, lover of tech. Keep up the good work, brother. I'm really serious. I hope to see you soon when I come around. No problem. We'll see. Thank you. I turned off adaptive charging. Were you not here from the beginning? Much love with the super chats. It'll take 22 minutes. I just feel like the iPhone's always on display, doesn't refresh. So let's just check. See, so 99%. With the iPhone, I have to really pay attention to it right now. So 99%. Once the iPhone finishes charging, I'm just going to stop. I'm not going to bother with the Pixel going 100%. It's just, don't have the time. Still 99%. I think you just have to keep checking it frequently. And the Pixel slow down again. Saying to, nah, I'm not waiting. Still 99%. $1.33 watts. Oh man, that last 1% on iPhone. Basically, the charging experience on iPhone is the same over a wire. Exactly the same. They put more effort into wireless charging than they did wire. That's such an Apple thing. What's doing a network speed test really gonna do? Yay. Lap. 100% on the iPhone. .1. 1.8. 94%. 32.1. And we're just gonna stop it. I'm done with the Pixel. I'm not waiting till the end. And that's it. I'm not waiting till the end. I don't have time. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Right. I'm going to show you the chargers so you all can get off my back. As you can see, I'm doing it live. I put the iPhone on a different charger. Just going to turn on autofocus. I put the iPhone on a different charger just so there was no interruptions, right? If I take this out and I show you, oh, let me drop the exposure. That's the 96 watt adapter from Apple, yeah? It's a 96 watt adapter. That's what I've used. This is for the MacBook. For those that are asking if I'm using the original Pixel charger, this is the original 45 watt Pixel charger, the brand new one. Original one. This is the cable that came in a box for the phone. When you buy this plug, it doesn't come with a cable. Yeah? This is what we've got here. The original 30 watt charger is this one. That's the original 30 watt charger. You can see it says 30 watts. Not using that, I'm using a 45 watt. And last but not least, Samsung. This is the super fast charging 2.0 plug, 45 watts. This is the newer, slimmer one, right? And this is the product code EP-1045, so EP-T4510. All the details there so you can pause it and see for yourself. Right? USB-C to C. And for it to work on Samsung, you need a 5 amp cable. So yes, I was getting the super fast charging 2.0 speeds. You can see it says 5A. 5 amps. I let these phones cool down. I've done everything I need to do. These are the charging speeds. And I am a tired and exhausted man today, but I still have to dig deep into my reserves and go out and do these night shots. Right, that is the ultimate wired battery charging test between the iPhone 16 Pro Max versus the Galaxy S24 Ultra versus the Pixel 9 Pro XL. These are the results. I highly recommend you watch what I've pinned into the chat. The original charging test with the Pixel 9 Pro Pixel 9 Pro XL. Yeah, that's what I can say. I did it 3 times. The fastest charging I had was 1 hour, 21 minutes. Anything beyond that, I'm just not going to be bothering waiting. It's late. I've got to do night shots. I'll call my dad, have some sleep, go again, do daytime shots tomorrow, do speed tests. Yeah, we're on full throttle. So here's what we have. Let's go into the chat quickly. And then I'm pretty much done after that. Another super chat from Tammy. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, man. He said he turned off adapter. Yeah, exactly. I showed it all at the beginning. Thank you for the stream. Bro, so much hard work. I appreciate it. Love your consistency. Good job. Well done. All right, people. That says it all. That's done. Thank you so much for your support. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.